Hello. And
1986, the year our world turned to ashes. The atomic flame, unleashed by the leaders of the East and West, like a genie from his bottle, circled the globe in a mere minutes and devoured it to the bone.
World War III.
Without sparing neither the innocent nor the guilty, without naming a victor to the bloody war, a nuclear blaze destroyed everything in its path, including the reasons for the conflict that sent the remnants of humanity back into the Dark Ages, back into the primeval state with no government, no technology, no culture, and no morals.
Hmm.
2005. 19 years have passed from the day of the Great Purge. Both once glorious empires and their loyalists now lie in ruins. However, amidst these ruins, new civilizations start to rise up to the unforgiving sun. From the rusted, radioactive derelict of the old world, new entered states, both brave and wild, emerge to join the never-ending battle for the right to exist on the planet, mutilated beyond recognition by the flames of apocalypse.
Hmm. Adam Agent, Glory to the Pioneers. Well, I saw this title. I picked it up. It's about 15 bucks. Nothing too crazy. And was inspired kind of like similar to Fallout. And it uses GURPS to kind of design things. Does it? Oh, okay. As a cadet in Secret Atom organization, you have completed the standard training program and received an education that would theorize assure your survival in the harsh outside world. As a cadet, oh, they're all cadets. Oh, okay. Bogdad? Yeah, we'll play it to Bogdad. I think he'd be cool. I'll have to look at all that stuff. Unlucky opportunist. Okay, so it's slightly different. Um, I think. Hmm. Let me see. I'm gonna do probably. Let me read these. So, strength governs maximum carry weight, intimidation and dialogue, melee and unarmed damage, and slightly affects health. Total maximum health, resistance against negative effects, and the survival skills all depend on endurance. Ooh. Governs your combat speed, chance to dodge, blows, and accuracy in melee, as well as lockpicking and theft. Affects number of skill points allocated on level up and opens new dialogue. Governs accuracy in ranged combat, gives additional dialogue options, and allows you to spot hidden details in your surroundings. Affects speechcraft and butter skills, as well as general reactions to the player. Slightly affects almost every action your character takes. Um, I assume 10's the max. A lightning rod. I don't know. I don't know just yet. So black belt. So yeah, you were a martial arts enthusiast from an early age, but never liked firearms. So more of those. You're a drug addict intellectual. That might not be too bad cannibal. For some unknown reason, you have cannibalistic tendencies, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, or nothing okay about that. You can harvest meat. Nice. Hobby engineer, you always love to tinker, sadly spending so much time on this hobby in poorly lit rooms. Oops. Sex appeal, you are drop dead gorgeous. This opposite sex has the yayas for you, but your own gender tends to be hostile. So, males are more likely to fight me, females more likely to talk to me. Glutton, hunger hits you twice as fast. I don't know how food's gonna work, so I'm gonna not worry about that. You were always way above your peers as a child, but now you struggle to learn new things. I might... Oh, okay, so it takes longer for him to level up. I might take that. I'm not too worried. An old carny, tutor you in the craft. Okay, so dexterity does in fact action points. That's fine. Outdoors fan, you use weird cams. Not worried about that. Cursed sniper. Technophobe. Crafting, why you gotta fuss. Nope. Lone wolf, you're much happier on your own. A bunch of chatty sidekicks are nothing but a burden when alone, when accompanied. Ooh, I might take lone wolf because I've always enjoyed. I've never really enjoyed a lot of companions. All that cool stuff. Shooting gallery fan. Aesthetic. You don't need to carry a bunch of junk with you when you know how to survive. It takes twice as long to get hungry. Lucky one. You're always breeze through life. That's all skills except speech and gambling. Slick dealer. Money rules the world, and you made a bargain with the devil, turning a profit. Leader. So for every follower, yep. Salvage hunter, the plus 35 without a knife. Unlucky opportunist. Yeah, so we're going to take Lone Wolf. And Child Prodigy, I think. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go more down the lines. Can I just put all 20? I could. Okay. This is fine. I'm going to raise pistols to 60. I think I'm going to go more of a pistol build. We're going to go lockpick. 35. And I think we'll put survival. I think that's going to be... Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to go normal. Good old sneaker with reindeer decorations and thick cloth pants. A military green military jacket and pants belonging to an unknown army regiment. A sleeveless shirt and army pants, best choice for an action hero. We're gonna go with Traveler. You have a peculiar dream. Red stars glow in the sky, and giant mushrooms rises to the heavens, as horned shadow stands at the edge of an ancient forest. Suddenly, darkness falls. The images are eclipsed with a black void as it surrounds you. As it bellows closer and closer like impenetrable smoke. As it rubs against your body like a cat, it is soothing, calming, before devouring you. Ah! You swallow a thick lump of saliva and look around frantically. You see nothing unusual. You're in a barracks for agents about to be deployed on fieldwork. A man is standing near you. He looks worried. Nightmare. Having nightmares, huh, Cadet Bogdan? Even yesterday's storm didn't wake you up. Right. Take all the rest you can before the mission. What is my mission, though? That will be disclosed during the final briefing. Come on, soldier, shape up. Fine. Who are you supposed to be, though? Excuse me. Agent Alpha of the Honey Eaters Brigade. Brigade. Our leaders asked me to watch over you until your departure, to make sure everything's A-okay. Where am I? Can't tell. Guess I overslept. Are you pulling my leg? This is ground level of Atom HQ. Let me guess, next you're gonna ask what year is it, and what sort of war we had 20 years ago. Actually, yes. I do want to know what year it is. You sure you didn't take something to help you sleep last night, Cadet Comrade Crackhead? It's '05. Don't scare me like that. Okay, so what should we do now? First, get some food in your system. There's some biscuits on the table. Then we'll think about what to do with you next. We still have some time before the briefing starts. Yeah, eating something might actually do the trick. That's the spirit. Knock yourself out on those biscuits. No soup for you, though. You slept straight through serving time in the mess hall. Honestly, not a huge loss between you and me. It was pretty crap. Get a hold of your facilities. There are biscuits on hold R to right click, left click the mouse in. Okay. You took the biscuits. Now press up. Okay. Oh, and you hold right click. Oh, okay, so there's food, hunger, poison, radiation. Huh. I guess I was under the effect. I didn't think my character would need glasses. Let's get out of the barracks. Okay. You yawn as you enter the next room and stop before a closed door. The agent scratches his unshaven neck. Wasteland habits never die. Whenever I get under a roof or shelter, I always attempt to barricade myself in. Like with this door, for example. I liked it on instinct. Never even bothered to remember where I stashed the key. Can you take a quick look around for it? This is some kind of test. This is a test of some kind, right? A test? Well, if you struggle with opening doors, then yes, this is a test. You're a weird fella, aren't you? Hold on. I'll see if I can find it. So, this is just, I guess, loot the room. Found the key. Okay. I'm just gonna take all. Newspaper, rope. Coin. Spoon. You wonder if there's any atomic left in the machine. Camo bandana. Nice. You lost the barracks key. Oh, you can... I wonder, can you climb up the roof? Oh, it just says barracks. You take a deep breath. The air of the assembly field is filled with the stench of machine oil and soldier sweat. Today, only you and your colleague stands here. I'll be honest with you, Baghdad. The wastes are no joke. You need to be prepared. Are you ready to do some training exercises before briefing? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Okay, listen up. There are various training spots around the courtyard. Pick any one of them and I'll train you as well as I can. When you've had enough, feel free to head into the main bunker. Got it. Proceed to interact with characters. We're gonna... I still don't know why I have bad eyesight. Oh no. That's a blue. Wasteland, gunpowder, scrap metal. Oh, you can kind of travel through this. That's kind of cool. Oh, guns. I'm just gonna try to shoot those targets. Okay. So let's grab a pistol. I'm gonna grab some ammunition. We're gonna... Oh, they even have a easier way to do that. That's actually really nice. Yeah, so it has like a more modern-esque Fallout vibe. Oh, I can even shoot the ground. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be explosives then. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have. I don't think I have a chance to shoot. Are you explosives? Oh, tossing weapons. This is probably... Hey, some of the guys seem to be rushing. If you want, we can ask them for a quick sparring match. Just don't forget to grab one of the guns first. Okay, let's train. Okay. Okay. That's actually really cool. Looks like they don't really have a fast shot kind of mentality, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, the treasure rates. Garbage bin. There's no shame in digging another chance. Just remember to not to. Oh, there's only bump. Oh, okay. So it just talks about how you could find things in. Yeah. All of those are just as very important. Wires, log. Doesn't look like doors can be opened, so yeah, they will be relatively highlighted. That's our warehouse. Spring cleaning is going on right now, so we can't touch. There's not much stuff left, but the doors are still locked every day. Need to practice. Okay, so you right. I don't mind the. How does one? Oh, not enough skill points. How do I skill economy? Oh, you hold left click and then unlock. Crafting. Well, I'm gonna loot a lot of things. Not gonna lie, really did wish it was a right click button, and I wonder if I can make that so. Only complaint I have right now. Like, it's kind of a pain in the ass to do all this stuff. Oh, 451. Safe. 0451. Ooh, ammunition. More ammunition. 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 So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go to crafting. Pipe rifle. Rifles and shotgun. Zap gun. Failed. While you were coiling the rope, it snapped right in your hands. Damn it. Bag. Don't have... oh, I... Gotcha. If only I made a zap gun. But that's fine. I crafted as much as I could. But yeah, no, it looks like there's a lot of ways to gain EXP. Look at that Nimrod sleeping on duty. What would we do if If an enemy gets inside base, Timid, hey, Baghdad, let's steal his gun. Pickpocket. Markov, mutant attack, enemies at the gates! Starles grabs at his empty wallet with trembling hand. You picked a terrible time to take a nap, kid. If we were the enemy, your throat would have been slashed minutes ago. Give him back his Makarov, Baghdad. And if I catch you dozing off again, oh, you don't even want to know. Man. If it ain't nailed down. Antidote. Okay. Oh, addiction addicted. So you can get addicted to the super stimulant. You see a middle-aged man frantically digging through the pockets of his starched white lab coat. This is Dr. Zinoview, a man you've known since childhood. That's why you notice the absence of his thick, rime glasses right away. Dang it, where did I put my glasses? Oh, hello there. Didn't notice you, cadet. That's a good thing. A stealthy soldier is a long-lived soldier. After all, did you do something this beautiful morning? Our cadet will soon be sent on a mission. A mission? Good. But why are you visiting? Upon a pair of glass, Doc, might be yours. What we're doing in a secure safe. Safe, huh? I'm not sure. Oh, man. Thanks a lot. Glad to be of assistance. Now, can I ask you some questions? I see someone learned his lesson too well. Let me guess. You'd like to ask my name, rank, thoughts about Antim, and hear some rumors. Even though you already know who I am, it's good that you remember the 4 steps speaking with outside protocol. So, well, you could use it. You can even use it on your friends and colleagues. But please hold your questions until you meet someone who's actually an outsider. I was just messing with you, Doc. Is there anything helpful you could teach me before I go? A bit late to learn new tricks, I'm afraid. What you've already learned is what you've come to cope with after the briefing. All I can offer is some practice. As you can see, Cadet Taras here ended up on the sharp end of a mutated wasp stinger not that long ago. Take this medkit and patch him up as best you can. It won't teach you anything new, but it will at least jog your memory. So I assume if I click that, okay, that's much better. Geez, friend, that much better. Now I can finally get some rest. What about you? The forgive Darko means you was right on. Here's my report, is bandaged and resting. That's not only you helping him, and he's right in front of me in the same room as us. But thank you for the report, very official of you. Here's hoping your medical first aid skills never get you any use in the field. Stay healthy and good luck at the briefing. Thank you. Can't argue with that. Oh, I think I know why. I think -2 attention. Yep. Because I have a companion. Because he is accompanying me. Damn. I assume... Huh. Gotcha. If you're not entering, just inside you can... Inside the bunker. Oh. Canteen. What's that sound? Is your stomach growling? Well, I've got good news. Someone forgot his canned meat over there. You can warm it up on the campfire. Sounds good. You can click on the campfire to cook your food for additional bonus. You can also just click the camp button on the global map. Because you know, create your own bonfire. Use canned meat, warm up some canned food. After eating from an ancient tin, you store your invaluable health. Bless Nicholas Abertras and his invention. Despite the years that passed since the creation of this can, its contents are still edible. You feel your health return to you. Gain some important culinary experience. Oh, okay. I wish for water. Maybe later. I think that's unarmed training. Yeah, okay. I think I'll be fine for everything else. I have an understanding of what's going on.
Atom, a branch of the Soviet Army created long before the war, caused by the imperialist conquerors. Our mission does not end in gathering pre-war technology and reviving our Soviet motherland. We also strive to reach the pre-war quality of life for all. To realize those goals, we often send search expeditions into the wasteland. Not long ago, one of such expeditions, led by General Morozov, lost all contact with the base. Our human resources are limited. Therefore, the standard procedure is to send out but a few agents to investigate this problem. You are one of the chosen for this mission. General Morozov's troops had an important quest to locate, control, and study a secret bunker. Bunker 317. According to our data, it is located near the village of Otradnoye. To successfully complete your mission, we recommend you to contact our agent in the city of Krasnoznamenye, codenamed Fidel. He's hiding in plain sight as a barkeep in the outskirts of the city, so apart from physical aid, he can offer you informational support as well. You will learn the password needed to contact our agent from the envelope. Destroy it upon reading. And remember, your mission is to gather intelligence on the disappearance of Morozov and his troops. No heroics. The wastes are a dangerous place. Good luck, Cadet, and let there be Atom.
What a nice night we're having. So calm, nothing can go wrong. I don't like the AK. Not a huge fan. Wait a second. What's that rustling sound? Oh. A well-built man in his 30s emerged from the uneven shadows. Dancing around a campfire, he's dressed in a musty kayak uniform. Well, well, well. What do we have here, Cadet? Hope I'm not bothering you, comrade. What do we have here? Hope I'm not bothering you, comrade. The man stops before you and rubs his hands as if to warm himself or to show off as a formidable set of brass knuckles on his left hand. You look like a tourist, man. Nice tent, clean clothes without holes or tears, and so much other stuff. The man whistles at your equipment. It must be difficult carrying such a load of stuff around. The stranger's face breaks into an ominous smile. You know, me and my pals could help you. Well, not for free, of course, but for a very reasonable price. What do you say? What says you? You finally notice 4 other figures standing at the edge of the firelight. If you still had any doubts about what's transpiring, now it's plainly clear. It's painfully clear. You're about to get robbed. Listen, I agree that sharing is caring, but all I have is the bare minimum for survival. Act like a decent human being and leave me be. Inside, the expression is a mix of pity and reproach. Listen, buddy, you obviously didn't catch my... What is it called again? Metaphor? Sharing is out of the question. Why do I even bother? It's time for you to lie down for a bit. What do you mean? Take the loot, men. We got ourselves a good catch tonight. Oh, my head. Those nesters lost me blind. Or maybe they left something. Looks like they left a water bottle. Or an empty canteen. And they left... that's all they left me. Yeah, thought so. Brick, some logs. Spoon. Oh, I'm gonna try it one more time. Yay. Looks like nothing. At least compared to the highlight. Hmm. Halt. Who goes there? Or who's there? Before you stands a strongly built man of about 30. He's wearing a weathered military jacket and holding a large gun. At a glance, he seems like a fallible short sort and would probably welcome some conversation. He's absently chewing a blade of grass. Upon seeing you, you liven up a bit. Seeing you livens up at once. Hello there, comrade. Hello to you too. The man coughs and spit out the grass, then let his rifle hangs by its handmade leather strap. Nice to meet you. My name is Jan. May I ask what brings you to our village? I'm looking for someone. Someone who lives here? Not really. So, okay then. So, how may I help you? Well, I wanted to ask a few questions. Fine, I'll answer if I can. Did a troop of military types pass through your village lately? Funny you should ask. A whole squad passed through not long ago. Can't say for sure if they were military, but there were some serious-looking dudes among them. Nice weapons, bad attitude. They even had a uniform of sorts. These guys are no joke, I tell you. They brought some water, rested for a day near the walls, and moved on. I got to chatting with one of them. Nice guys, younger than the rest. He said they were on an expedition into the ruins, probably searching for pre-war tech or what remains of it. God help them, they seemed normal though. Can you point me in the direction of those ruins? Takes a map. Jan takes your map, looks it over for a bit, and draws a small black cross in one spot. After looking at the map one more time, he returns it to you. Here, it's not too far. Thanks. Can I ask you another question? Is there any work available around here? Sure, there's always work to be found. For one, our tech guy disappeared somewhere. Last time I saw him, he was pretty drunk, bragged about becoming a millionaire, then poofed, he vanished. Maybe he got that million and ran off. Maybe, but where would he get it? There's something shady about the whole situation. Jan shrugs his shoulders and carefully scans the horizons before turning back to you. Anyways, a talented handyman would be welcome here nowadays. Maybe you can point me to some other jobs. Well, you might try asking around the tavern. It's run by a brother and a sister, Vaskia and Katya Radchenko, and some of the villagers might be looking for manual laborers. I don't know who, though. Let's see. Heard any good rumors lately? One passerby told me that somewhere in the waste is an old abandoned Boy Scout camp, but it's not entirely abandoned. All the Boy Scouts who were camped out there before the war were still out there. They've gone feral, and they worship the devil in secret rituals. He also told me that they may not be Boy Scouts at all, but monstrous creatures that took on the form of children in order to mimic us humans. Now that's just a load of bull, right? Listen, I'm not the right guy to ask rumors. You should chat with people in the village. Maybe they'll know something of interest. I see. See you later. Hey, feel free to come and visit. It gets pretty boring just standing around. If I have time, sure, bye. So I don't know how to sneak. But I assume stealth is a... yeah. I'm gonna drop a save. I'm gonna... Don't try to steal anything. Gotcha. Never mind. Before you stands a thin, middle-aged man. A slightly forced smile appears on his bony face when he sees you. Good day, good day. Guns of all kinds for your perusal and pleasure. Pre-war or hot off the workbench. Rifles, shotgun, pistols from the best gunsmith in the West. All my weapons are of the highest quality. If it explodes in your hands, you get your money back, guaranteed. Sorry, friend. My prices are already the best in the West. If you don't want to buy anything, then don't. Then I just can't stash my can't slash my rock bottom prices any further. Well, it was worth a try. I'd like to see your wares. Ah, rubles. I don't have enough money. Trade. I'm just looking around. Actually, do you have any work I can do? Can I ask you some questions? How's been? No. Okay. I'll also remind you that if you're dying from hunger, you can always find a job here in Capital Wastes. Before you stands a man with an old rifle in his real hands. He looks at you with mostly concealed interest. Hey, can I ask you a question? Hey there, ask away and I'll try to give you some answers. What are you guarding? It's the village treasury. We keep the taxes we gathered here and use them for the common good. And if you got any funny ideas, my friend, I don't recommend trying them out. I may be old, but I'm a great shot. Guess I was a little loud. I mean you no harm. Can I ask something else? What's new around the village? Nah, it's all is well with our heads. There is no time to be lazy or sad. He is a great man. I believe in him. You have an interesting way of talking. Well, gotta go. So I guess that's the save that would. Before you stands a plump, red-faced man of around 25 with a nearly trimmed beard. In his hand there's a clean towel he used to swat knowing flies. Upon seeing you, the man gives you a wide smile. Oh, a customer. Welcome to the tavern. You travelers here keep on coming. What do you mean? Well, you're here right now, and not long ago an armed band came through the village. People with guns usually mean trouble in these parts, but they were nice and civil. Can you tell me more? They've talked to our gate guard more than anyone else. His name is Jan. If you want to know more, I suggest you speak with him. Anyways, maybe you'd like a drink or something to eat. Are there any jobs you might need me for? You should talk to my sister about that. I'm a simple fellow myself. I can sell you a beer or I can sell you spirits. Need something done around the house? Just give me a call. But save for the more serious stuff for Katya's ears. She's the proactive one. He looks at the young lady nearby, who seems to be lost in some calculations. It's just that she's pretty busy right now. Tallying expenses, planning the budget, you know, and when Katya's busy, it's pretty hard to get her attention. Oh, but I just thought of something. You know what she loves? Making all sorts of potions and spirits. Tell Katya I sent you to try out her latest techniture. That way you get a free drink and also get to chat with her. Sly, huh? Thanks for the advice. Now, let me look at that menu. Prime cures from hangover, meat, nice. Pre-war, Prolog. That's fine. Thanks. I'll go now. Hold on, friend. May you'd like to hear a little business proposal first? Okay, I'll hear it. What I needed from you is to bring me this book. I ordered it in the Abraham's bookstore, all the way over in so many. I can't go get it myself because of my responsibilities at the ball. But I can see that you travel a lot, so if you ever find yourself in this city, maybe you could pick it up for me. If you do, I'll be sure to compensate you for your troubles. It's a deal. If I ever get to there, I'll visit this Abraham character. Man looks over your map and marks the city with a cross. Here, thanks. Here's the receipt for the book. Show it to Abraham. He'll give it to him. I hands you a small square of paper on it. On the document. Of this document, Radcello VA, for his legal proxy, may contain a copy of The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, translated into Russian by Bob Yerzire. Handing over this receipt, signed by Mirko AD. Okay, bye. Before you sits a young woman. She is deep in concentration, writing in a yellow notebook and the word accounting on the cover. She is completely immersed in this activity, and she does not notice you. Hello, your brother sent me over. He says you might have a tincture for me to try out. The woman stops her calculations, stares at you blankly. After a moment, she blinks, smiles, and tucks the tiny pencil snub behind her right ear. Great! I doubt you've ever drunk anything quite like it. It's a new recipe. Well, not really new, more like long forgotten. Sounds intriguing. Can't wait to try it out. The young woman nods and shows you shows you to a dim corner of the tavern. From behind the bar, she purchases a clay bottle labeled XXX. Here, drink it up. Boldly drink it down. Take a sip. The drink has a strange sour taste. You shrug and hand the bottle back to the woman. You don't feel intoxicated or even nauseous, so you take the bottle back and have another. What harm can it do? Now your head begins to spin. You have a full sensation in your lips, like normal. But then you feel them floating around you, as if all the air had suddenly turned to water. Your mouth is very dry, so you wet it with another drink of the texture. You hear the woman calling to you, don't do that, but you already did. Your mind is racing. Why are you here? Why am I here? Why did I drink that stuff? Why? The sound of your own musings is to you like the roll of distant thunder. It's growing nearer every second. You suddenly comprehend that what you thought was thunder is actually footsteps. From out of the mist void, General Marksov appears. You looking for me? He asks. His voice like 100 voices in one. You cannot reply. Yes, you're looking for me, says Morozov, and takes your hand. Let's go. You walk through the dead gray mist together. Morozov in front, you following you behind. Finally the mist parts and a strangely beautiful sight appears. You have arrived at an unreal primordial mushroom forest. Their trunks are thicker than the biggest oaks you've ever seen. Their tops spread like giant umbrellas, obscuring the sky. The general continues to lead you onwards, waving his way between the massive mushroom stems. Your tour through the fantastic forests stops suddenly at a truly colossal mushroom. The biggest one of all. This is God, says Morozov. But you can't see the general anymore because he's speaking from within you. You are General Morozov. Suddenly the ground beneath your feet begins to shake and you almost lose your balance. It seems like an earthquake, but when the shaking stops, you look up and scream, for the colossal mushroom now has a human face. Bow, orders the mushroom god, and you fall senseless. What? When you finally awake, you do not feel any of the usual symptoms of heavy drinking from the day before. What the hell? He's alive, Vastia. He's alive. Your stability is returning as the tincture leaves your system. The bartender swears to himself, swipes the sweat from his brow. Surprising well, actually. It's a good thing you have such a hardy constitution. I'm so sorry I made the tincture too strong. How stupid of me. I nearly killed a man. I feel terrible for it. Or about this. Yeah. She exhausts and exhales and gives you a smile. We took good care of your stuff while you, slept. Check your belongings to discover that you've not been robbed. Miracles are real after all. I still don't understand why it turned out so strong. I used my grandfather's recipe as according to by my grandmother. She says, speaking mostly to herself. Anyways, we need to have a talk. Gotta be sure your brain completely recovered. That's a good idea. Can I ask you some questions? I'm looking for work. Can you point me towards any opportunities? Everyone's looking for work around here, so I myself can't help, but I could put in a word for you with Comrade Kovalev, our village head. He always has some work to be done. No, he won't do business with someone he's never met before, and recommending a stranger is kind of unprofessional. Maybe if you'll help me with chores first, I'll feel better with giving you an introduction. What do you need help with? I need some toadstools, and I don't have time to go picking on my own. Maybe you can help me out. Just 5 would do. They grow on the other side of the fence, not far from here. Fine, I'll get you the mushrooms. Consider it done. A hardy fellow in a blue beret guzzles mincemeat and washes it down with vodka. His face looks familiar. Ah yes, it's another ATOM cadet sent on a rescue mission after the Lost expedition. You were never close, but you know that he's called Alexander. You're pretending that you didn't notice Alexander tried to leave, but the big guy suddenly turns to you, squints a little, and finally waves at you. Whoa there! Hey! Wow, hey there, Baghdad. What? You didn't notice me? I must be a master of camouflage. Hi. Yeah, hi. What are you doing here? Sniffs, looks at the barkeep and the girl at one of the tables, then he whispers to you. I'm surprised by this question, Chaff. What am I doing here? Did you honestly think you were the only one they sent after Morzov and his buddies? Nope, not the case. We were both sent, just at different times, and I stumbled upon this village. How's the investigation going? Well, I am calculating things. Yeah, looking for clues all around. Almost found our lost guys. When I saved them, I'm getting out of this place. Cause, well, just look at that guy over there, Chev. Cautiously eyes the barkeep and lowers his voice. Checks out his meaty eyebrows. A real-life mutant is what he is. A monster shaped into human form. And most of the villagers are like that. Ugly fella. Inbred and dumb. Thank God me and you, we have integrity. We will never tell anyone like that the location of our secret organization. Waits until it turns his back, and then shakes his fist at him, making an angry face. You be careful out there, Chaz. Could I steal from you? Just... That's fine. You know, for an hour of this, that was actually really funny. I think... Okay. I think this is where I'm going to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I actually think I might record more of this, even if not a lot of people watch. I think this is going to be a fun little series. Something to kind of play that is kind of like Fallout. I just hope I can find some equipment. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll be seeing you guys later.